Hi guys, this is Punit here. Compliance with GDPR can be complicated, and that's why I put together a 7-step formula. A 7-step formula to help you in compliance with GDPR, and it's an acronym called FITNESS. Yes, FITNESS. And how does it work? F. Find if GDPR applies to you. GDPR does not apply to everyone, and that's why it's important as a step 1 to find if GDPR applies to you. And if it does, then you move to the next step, and I stands for identify which requirements of GDPR apply to you. GDPR is a 270 plus pages law. Not all requirements are going to be applicable to your company. So it is important to identify which requirements are applicable and make a list. And that's the I, identify the requirements. And then comes the T. Once you have identified the requirements, you need to train the key staff. You need to make sure the senior management or the key people in your company know about what is GDPR, what requirements apply and why, so that you can move to the next step, that is assign or say nominate each of those requirements to one of those people and say, let's take care of making an action plan for these requirements. And then we move to E. As soon as you've nominated a person for a requirement, you need to execute. That is, you need to make a plan on how that requirement will be fulfilled, or if it is already being fulfilled. And that's where the E for execute comes into play. Once you have executed or completed compliance with each of those requirements, then you move to S. And S is share whatever you've done for each requirement to relevant staff members. And now here comes all your staff, but you pick and choose. This person needs to know this about GDPR, this requirements is applicable for front office, this is applicable for sales staff, and so on and so forth. And make a plan on sharing what is GDPR, what you have done, and what is their role in helping you remain compliant with GDPR. Of course, the standard part of what is GDPR would be for everyone, and rest would vary based on who you are talking to. And the last S is sustain it, sustain the compliance. And how do you do that? Keep surveying, keep finding out, keep going into this loop again, like find out where the compliance is lacking, identify what action you need to take, talk to your key staff, then nominate again an action owner and execute that plan and spread that message, and then come back, sustain or survey again. You need to remember, GDPR is not like a project you do it one time and then say, okay, I'm done with it. No, it's like a regular process in which you keep checking, keep identifying the gaps and stay in compliance. It's like your accounting procedure. You submit your accounting details to your accountant every quarter, every year, and so on. It's the same way. You keep checking where the new gaps have come in and fix them. So just to recap, a simple 7-step fitness formula: F for find, I for identify, T for train, N for nominate, E for execute, S for share, and the last S for sustain. I hope this video was useful for you, and if you like to know more about this formula, please do not hesitate to contact me. Please do make comments about this, and I love to read them. Thank you guys.